What's up? Roger Ratchet coming at you again. Today we're working on the Grand Cherokee again, and today we're going to be changing the plugs. And since we're going to be changing the plugs and I'm going to be in there anyway and I don't know anything about this engine, we're going to go ahead and change the coils too. And we're going to go ahead and put high performance coils in there just to make sure that we get the best out of the gas economy that we can. So let me get you guys in here to where you can see what we're doing. Let me zoom you in a little bit. And that looks pretty good right now for starters. Now the first thing we got to do is we got to get access to our plugs and coils. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to loosen up these two clamps right here, and we're going to pull this hose out of our way. And then after that, we're going to get a 10mm socket. Yeah, I know guys, this is dangerous work with a 10mm. And we're going to go under here, and we've got a bolt on each side of this housing that we need to take out. So I've got that one out, and come to this side, and looks like I'm going to need to shorten this a bit, or my method I'm going to use is a little swivel. And of course, if you use just a regular ratchet, you won't need to worry about that. So let's come over here and take the bolt out on this side. And these bolts, guys, sorry about that. This is the country, so we got a lot of loud vehicles running. But these bolts are just tucked under right here, one on each side, and that's it. And when we get that out, we go back to our screwdriver bit, and we have a clamp right back here that we need to loosen up. And we can lift up and wiggle and jiggle until we get this guy out of the way. I don't know if you can see this, but we've got a hose right here that we can take off of that, move this box completely out of our way. Now, as you can see, we have full access to our plugs and coils now. So, I'm going to go back to my socket, and it's a 10mm also, guys. And this is our coil. We just remove that little nut right there, and put your nut somewhere where you won't lose it, guys. Trust me, you don't want to lose your nuts. And we don't want to forget to, oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing here. There we go. And we simply unplug it, and then wiggle and jiggle, and out comes our coil. Now, that is out of our way. What really helps, guys, is if you can get a magnetic plug socket. And if you can't get one, a regular plug socket will work. You set that guy right down in there. Well, I need a longer extension so I can get a better grip on this guy. But yeah, if you use a regular extension, you can just use a magnet to pull that plug up out of there once you get it loosened up. And in a pinch, a long set of needle nose pliers will work too. And just loosen him up. And he's out of there. And this, guys, is what's nice about a magnetic spark plug socket. And this plug does not look that bad. Yeah, it does not look that bad. But we're going to change it anyway. And guys, in these rough times where everything is getting more expensive, changing your plugs can save you a lot of money in gas. So, with that said, we're using NGK plugs, and the plugs for this vehicle are gapped at 0.040, and plugs today are normally pre-gapped, but things happen in shipping, guys. They get bounced around, they get bent up. I've already checked all of these, and all of these are set to the correct dimensions. So we take our new plug, put it in there, just ease him down in there. And you want to start these by hand, guys. You don't want to start these cross-threaded with a power tool. And we just put our socket back, our ratchet back on there. Twist him down. And this is not a torquey ratchet, guys, so this is not something that I want to use a lot of torque on. This is just to help save some time on twisting these in and out. We just snug these up. You don't have to go Hercules on them, guys. Trust me, you don't want to strip out your hole or break off your plug down in there. And that's it for the plug. He's in there. Then we grab one of our new coils. And I don't know why, but high performance coils. On the cheaper end of things, yes, I went on the cheaper end of things. They normally color them red. You just set him down in the hole, work him down, and wiggle him back and forth to make sure we get that boot seated down in there. And don't forget our nuts, guys. We got to get our nuts back where they belong. Put that guy on there, starting by hand. Then we can finish him off with our power tool. And then simply plug him back in. That's all there is to it for changing plugs and coils, guys, on this vehicle. Of course, you've got to put everything back together once you get all of them changed. Yeah, there's nothing really difficult about it. They're all pretty much about the same. So I'm going to leave you off with this. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of it. So until next time, I'm Roger Radgett, and thank you for watching.